Now we are going to move on to direct variation. When two variables vary directly, their ratio is constant. An example of how this is written is y varies directly as x. You can write this as y equals k times x when you see it written like that. Let's look at some examples. Y is directly proportional to z. Sorry, w. W is directly proportional to z. Very similar to up here. This k is a constant of proportionality, and we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. So w has a value of 136. So 136 in for w, when z is 10.8. So we're going to solve for this k. Divide both sides by 10.8. So our k is equal to 12.6. Our equation now is w equaling 12.6 times z. So now we can find any of the values as long as we have the other. So this constant, this k that we found, is constant. That means it's not going to change for this particular example. So we want to find the value of w when z is 37.3. So then we're going to put 37.3 in for z, multiply that. W is 470. For doing significant digits, make sure you put that bar above it to indicate that that is a significant number. Let's try another one. This breaks it out into what we're doing, so hopefully the steps will help. So y varies directly as x. Part A is, what is the constant proportionality? Y varies directly as x, so we have y equaling k times x. We have 88.4 for y. K we do not know, that's what we're trying to find, and x is 23.8. So solve for k. So divide both sides by 23.8. K is equal to 3.71. That's the answer to A. B, write the equation. Y equals 3.71x, or you could write f of x is equal to 3.71x. Right, so all we did was put k back into this beginning equation. Next, what is the value of y? So we're looking for y when x is 68.3. Multiply, we get y equaling 253. D, what is the value of x when y is 164? So we put 164 in the equation in part B, and then solve for x. So divide by 3.71 because these are being multiplied, do the reverse. X is equal to 44.2. This can also be given to you as a table. So again, it is saying y is directly proportional to x. So we start off with this equation. So we need a y and an x that match up. So let's use those because those are the only ones that we know are together. So we have 50.4 equaling k times 7.2. We gotta find our k, right, to make our equation. K is equal to 7. So our equation is y equals k times x. Now we can go in and fill in the missing parts of this table. $23.8. We're going to do this one next. That's 86.1. And now we have y. We need to find x. So x is equal to 9.80. Okay, next example. If the mass of 255 uniform steel balls is 3.65 kilograms, find the number of balls in 10 kilograms. So we know this is directly proportional. So what that means is as one value goes up, the other is going to go up. So as you get more steel balls, the weight of those steel balls are going to go up. So we can use this this direct variation formula. We can find our K because we have the two values. So I'm going to put 255 in for Y, and then 365 divide by 3.65. K is equal to 69.9. So our new formula is Y equaling 69.9x. So our X, we did the kilograms in the 255 for Y. You could have switched these around, but just make sure now when you plug it back in, you plug it back into the corresponding one that you used. So 10 kilograms, we used it for X, so we need to plug it in for X. So that would be 699 steel balls. Next example, your truck's gas mileage is 12 miles per gallon. You can go 270 miles on a tank of gas. How far could you drive using the same amount of gas if you used your car who gets 27 miles per gallon? Okay, we're going to use direct variation because that's what this unit or lesson is about. There are more ways to do all of these, but I'm going to keep it consistent with the direct variation. Okay, so I am going to say my miles per gallon is X and the miles is Y. So we have 270 equaling K times 12. So K is equal to 22.5. So here's our formula. Okay, again, we know it's direct variation because as your miles per gallon increase, so does the miles that you can go. So 27 miles per gallon, that was our X, so we can put that in for our X here. So with significant digits, 608 miles. That is the end of that lesson. Please let me know if you have any questions at all.